Welcome to BroadLink Tech Park. Last time we've introduced the routines function in BroadLink. You can create very useful and interesting routines, such as when sun sets, turn on lights, or when room temperature exceeds 33 degrees centigrade and keeps for 1 minute, turn on air conditioner in cooling mode to 26 degrees centigrade. Some people asked us, can we make routines with products from other brands? Or how I can make routines if my smart plug was set up using no app. The answers are yes, but with other apps. Today let's talk about using routines in your familiar Amazon Alexa and Google Home app. These apps are totally free, and you don't need to buy their smart speakers at all to enable routines with thousands of products you can choose. Part 1. Introducing Alexa Routine. Open Alexa app and tap More, then choose Routines. You can manually create a routine or try featured routines. The recommended routines are based on Alexa's own voice service for weather or content and not related to any third-party services. For example, let's enable the routine Good Night. If you have an Echo speaker, you can talk to speaker Alexa, Good Night. If you don't have Echo speaker, you can tap the Alexa icon on homepage and talk to your phone Good Night. Good night.
Good night. Hope you had a great day.
Now let's see how we can do in customized routines. This is very similar as what we do in BroadLink app. Alexa supports 7 types of triggers in when this happens and 19 types of actions. Today we will show some frequently used routines with BroadLink products in Alexa. We can't cover all functions in this video, but you can try later with other functions. Part 2. Demonstrating Alexa routines. Turn on lights at sunrise. Firstly, we give a name for the routine as turn on bulb for wake up. We create a routine and tap when this happens. Then choose Schedule and Sunrise. You need to set your location so Alexa can get the accurate sunrise and sunset time for you. You can even set the time offset like 5 minutes before sunrise. The default repeat setting is every day and you can customize the days you want. Here we make it happen on weekdays as I want to use the lights to wake me up. Then tap Next. Now Alexa will let you set the actions. Let's choose Smart Home and you have 2 options, control devices or control scenes. Let's choose a light bulb for example. Because this is a multicolor bulb, so Alexa gives you options to set power, brightness, and color. If you just want to trigger the bulb to be turned off, you just need to select power and set it off. If you want to turn on the bulb, just make it on, and you can also set the target brightness and/or color. Under brightness there is an option ramp brightness. If this is selected, you can set a time ramp for lights to brighten or dim. For example, here we set it 5 minutes, so the bulb will be turned on and gradually brighten to 80% in 5 minutes. You can also set the color or color temperature for the bulb to be turned on. But please note that if you choose to use ramp brightness, the custom colors will be unavailable. Here we only use the brightness for a demo. Because we can't wait for the sunrise, if we want to test the execution of routine, we can also manually tap the play button at right side to execute the routine now. So you will see during 5 minutes, the bulb will be turned on and brightened gradually. We can double check the status of bulb from device list and confirm it is at 80% brightness. Part 3. Introducing Google Routines. Google also has its routines, but it's quite different from what Alexa can do. Alexa is simple and powerful, making one app for all. But many people are confused with Google Assistant and Google Home app. You can use routines in Google Assistant without speaker, but only on phones. If you use routines in Google Home, a smart speaker is required under your account. Google Home Mini or Google Nest Hub. But you can still use the phone for voice triggering. Let's use Google Home to show how it works. Open Google Home app and you will just find the routines in homepage. It is much easier to be found than Alexa. Just like Alexa, it has some ready-made routines and you can tap Manage Routines to add your own routine. You will find routines in Google Home only supports voice commands and schedules as triggers. This is very limited compared with Alexa. Assume I just arrived in office and want to start my work. Here we can add a routine and use the command I'm working or I'm in office. Then we can add actions. If you are familiar with Alexa routines, you may feel, is it designed for engineers? It allows you to input a command which is workable for Google Assistant, for example, turn on smart bulb. If you are not an engineer, you may like this way browse popular actions. Again, the UI is quite engineer style, and some people may feel strange for the arrangement of categories. But it's actually very effective. Google will list all available smart home devices, and we can set the actions at the right side. Here we want to turn on the fan which is connected to the mini plug and turn on the smart bulb as it is not that bright in the office. Here we also add two very useful actions for your work. Tell me about today's calendar and tell me today's reminders. They will access your Google Calendar and let you know what you have to do today. Now, let's play. I'm working.
Today at 8:45 p.m., you have repair computer. By the way, you need to meeting with Google.
Part 4. Summary. Let's have a summary. Both Alexa and Google Home offers routines feature for users and supports all works with smart home products. Alexa gives you more flexibility and options in routines, while Google only allows you to use voice trigger and you need to have its speaker. But we believe Google is improving, and let's see what they will bring us in the future. If you want to purchase, please visit www.broadlink.com/Amazon to find our local store on Amazon to buy them. Create your innovative ideas and have fun with your family. If you feel this video is useful, please share it with your friends on Facebook or Twitter. If you want to get our latest news and updates at first time, please don't forget to click subscribe button below or follow us on Facebook. Your support is our passion. BroadLink, build your ideal smart life.